Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled, I Love Pressure, and so does God. I think pressure is a very, very healthy phenomenon, and I recommend it to everyone. I think there's a healthy pressure that God wants and that we should embrace as well. Look at the halachic system. You have to be up in the morning by a certain time. You have to daven, and if not, you miss the boat. Mincha a certain time, Marav a certain time. A certain amount of time you have to learn every day. Someone comes to the door, you're in the middle of doing whatever you're doing, they're knocking, people want money from you. Yeah, this is pressure. This is responsibility. I make a certain amount of money, I have to look at my books, I have to pay. Maser. Taxes. Careful about every single shekel, not ever rip anyone off. That's pressure. And that's good. And I think we should, besides the objective demands that God makes of us and the deadlines that He gives us on a daily basis. Some deadlines that if we miss, we can't make up. We miss the deadline of Shema, can't make it up. You miss the deadline of Tefillah, you have one time zone to make it up. So we have that pressure built into the Masorah. Some, as I said, cannot make up, some you can. And we should also create our own pressure. It's healthy. We should have goals, a certain amount that we want to learn, certain chesed projects that we're involved in, set deadlines, and we have to have it in by. And it's very important that we not get overstressed. We don't push ourselves beyond our capabilities, but we have to push ourselves far and hard. To me, I know, Baruch Hashem, the zechus of being Rav Rishul, and there's shilas. If I know the answer, great. I don't know the answer, and it's going to require some analysis and looking it up and research. Great, that's a good pressure. I have to have an answer. Within 24 hours, it's a timely shilah. Or maybe within 15 minutes, it's a timely shilah. Taras B'Shpach, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll call up a colleague of mine. Maybe I'll call up someone else, so I may have to look into it, but it's a pressure. That's good. Pressure is healthy. I think often in our today's society, everything's relaxed and we give in to all our taivas and a certain hedonistic society, it could affect us. Where we don't want to put pressure on ourselves. And I think it's wrong and it's false. I think God demands things, and that's a pressure. It's a healthy pressure. God doesn't demand anything that we cannot do. And we should also create a good, healthy system of demands. That we know that there's a deadline, we need to have this, we need to have that. I'm lucky because built into my responsibilities, answering shilas, that's a pressure. Or certain things come up in school and Darchei Noam, I have to decide this way, I have to decide that way, what's best for the school. That's a pressure, it's a good pressure, it's a responsibility. And I think too often we hear the word pressure, we might have a negative association. I don't think it should be that way. Overly taxing, that could be problematic. Pressure to the point of breaking, that could be problematic. But a good, healthy push. Person is in yeshiva years, they push hesped. This is what I'm learning, this is my goal, this is what I want to have accomplished by the end of the week, the end of the month. That's great. Person's in the work world now, working 6, 7, 8 hours a day. Morning Seder, 5 till 8, till 9. That's a pressure. Good. And I guess my goal here is to have a positive association, to set up a good, healthy pressure in our lives. And not run away from it, but embrace it in a good, healthy, and proper manner. Shalom.